How's it going, everybody? Rookie Rooster here with another video. And like I said in the last video, today I'm going to be relocating the battery on my 95 Honda Prelude. I didn't show much in the last video, but so far we already took off the battery, loosened up the bracket. Today I'm going to be adjusting all this wiring right here, getting new wire on here, relocating it. I should be able to pass the wire through there. I mean, I'll figure it out once I start doing it, but stay tuned and take notes. So over here I got my supplies. I got the box for the battery, and in here I got the hardware to bolt the box down. This will be for something else. There is the hardware. Got 4 bolts, 4 lock washers, and 4 regular washers. I got this hardware at my local Tractor Supply. I think it was like, I don't know, they charge you by the weight. It wasn't much. These are like $9. I saw that when people relocate their battery, they had to buy this thing right here. They call it distribution block. It says battery junction lug. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but I actually got this at Advance Auto. I couldn't find it at O'Reilly's, so I got it there. Also got these bad boys right here as well at Advance. And as for these clamps, installation, got 15 feet of the positive wire, got 4.5 of negative, and the box. I got all this at my local O'Reilly's. So if you ever want to do this, you know, go to your local auto parts. O'Reilly should have the wire on hand. I see a lot of people buying their stuff online, spending about $100, and I spent around the same price getting all this, so no big deal. And what I like about this, I don't even pay attention yesterday, but if you see right there, it says Group 24 battery box, and on a Prelude, that is exactly what it's got, which perfect. I didn't realize yesterday, but there you go, that's it. So let me get ready, start doing measurements and getting the box bolted down to the frame. So this box already comes, I don't know if that's just like how it was made, but it already comes with these little spots. Those holes, I already drilled them, starting small and going bigger, but it already comes with, I guess you can say, marks where you can drill a hole and then, you know, put the screw. Now once I make those holes, I'm going to mark them on here and start putting the rivets. These are 5/16s, and of course I got that as well. Alright, so the holes for the rivets are done, and I went ahead and sprayed some primer just in case, you know, just for some rust prevention. And right after the primer dries up, I'm gonna go ahead and put the rivets on the holes. The rivets have been installed now, and the holes on the box seem to align pretty well. Final adjustments will be done, but let's continue. Alright, I got the box bolt down, battery's in there, and it fits amazing, very good. I'm pretty pleased the way it turned out. You know, like, you know, this is my first time I ever do this, so if there's any mistakes, mistakes are gonna happen for the first time. But I mean, hey, you see something wrong, comment down below, let me know. I'm willing to learn anything. But there it is. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied the way it turned out. Gotta put everything back in there. The next step is going to be running the wiring from the front down here and getting everything sorted out. Like I said earlier, I have everything I need. You know, I got the wire, I got the junction box, installation, you know, all that has been settled. But I'm gonna keep continuing working on this and see how it turns out. Alright, so I'm going to begin the process of inserting the wire to the vehicle. But the first thing you have to do is take off the panel, and if you had a kick panel, in my case I don't have it because of the ECU placement, but for the kick panel you got to take that off as well, this right here, and move the carpet out of the way, since the wire is going to be ran through here. I'm going to slide it all the way up there, possibly if it fits, insert it there, just run it around here somewhere behind that cover, or up there. I'll see how it works out, but have to remove all this. Should be pretty simple. All you got to do is pull it slowly. There you go. And just out of the way. I mean, like I said, it's pretty simple. And then you have this right here for the carpet that just comes off. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And the wire is going to be ran through here, right there. Like I mentioned earlier, I bought 15 feet of positive wire. I mean, it might be a little too much, but I mean, better have more than have less. So that's it right there. And after all that is ran through, I will figure out whether I want the battery post to be here or flip it the other way. So I mean, I'll find out once I start doing it. But that's it right there. Alright, so we ran the battery wire up there. Let me show you on the engine bay how it looks. Yes, that will be organized as soon as everything's placed correctly. Right under the fuse box, and the distribution block is probably going to be placed right there. But so far, the wire's in there. At this point, I already have the power distribution bolted on to the engine bay. I got the wires running through already. I got to do minor adjustments to the wires, make sure they're placed in the right place, placed correctly. At this point, I am already going to start clamping down the wire, just like I did right there. I'm gonna do it across here. I'll probably maybe need 3 or 4. Then I'm gonna do it right here in this section. Once I got that right, I'm also go ahead and start figuring out where exactly I'm gonna run the wire and if I'm gonna need more, or if not, if I'm gonna have to cut. But shouldn't be no big deal. I mean, right here, that is a lot. That is a lot of wire. So more than likely, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some wire. But I'm not worried about it right now, because like I said earlier, I need to clamp the wires down. So I'm gonna get that done. Alright, so positive wire's been ran through all the way back here, behind the cover, and shortly soon I will then to begin start doing some slight measurements, then cutting the wire, putting it right there. I got some terminals at O'Reilly's, and then I got to work on the negative cable. Got to put one of those in here. I already got one right there. So let's get to it. Alright, so one trick I was taught to put the terminal in the wire was to stuff the terminal with some soldering wire. In this case, this is rosin core. So stuff it in there. Get some in there. Come on. And melt it. So it melted in there, but that's not enough, so we'll have to get some more in there. I'll probably do it like maybe 3 times for it to be full of soldering wire. More there. Right over here, should get ready. Get your flux paste. Get the wire. Just get enough right there. Alright, heat it up one last time. At this point, that's ready. Just there.
Todavía no. Ya, mételo. Rápido, güey. Ahí, ya no lo muevas.
Winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. Get in the game for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage.
Está, güey, todo.
Guys, so the battery relocation was a success. You know, everything works, everything's in its place. I haven't had any problems so far, as you know, battery not charged or anything. So complete success. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with how it looks, how it's been placed and everything. As you can see, there's the cover, and that's it right there. I showed you guys in the previous clip that I got these terminals. Now I needed those terminals because of the wire, how I have it, you know, placed on there. And of course, is the cover. And all this I bought, you know, my local hardware store, auto parts. I didn't have to order anything. You know, everything was here, you know, local. So that was a plus. That was really good. As far as it goes, I mean, I don't have really any other projects to do on this car, but I do have something. Over here, we have the front end of a 2000 Civic, which I will be putting in my sister's 96. I was planning on giving it another sanding it with 400. You know, taking off some of that Bondo and sanding it and priming it, but we're literally at 33. We're at 34 degrees right now, so the primer will not. I mean, it's not going to dry up properly. It's not going to stay on there, so I didn't want to risk it and, you know, paint it and have all these other issues come in. So I left it as it is. But probably tomorrow we will continue, you know, with this, sanding it and hopefully priming it by the end of all that, and should have it ready to paint probably by the weekend. Hopefully it's going to be silver. Now, I'm not an expert in painting. I'm also learning on that. I hope to do a better job, because last time I painted her car with, you know, same color, it looks terrible. I mean, really bad. You know, I wasn't satisfied with how it looked, nor did my sister, and no one liked it at all. So I'm gonna try to do it better. I'm gonna see what I can do with the gun, do the adjustments and whatnot. See how that turns out. But I mean, that's so far all I have here to do. So I'll probably make a video, you know, priming the parts, painting it, and installing it in the Civic. It did come with fog lights and headlights. It was one of my buddies. He sold it to me for a fair price. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go pick it up, and I don't mind how it looked, honestly. But it was originally, the hood, as you can see, was originally red, and then someone painted it black, then that blue, and then pink. I don't know why he decided those colors. That's not my business. That's his stuff, but it's ours now. So we're gonna get it all done, and we're gonna prime it and paint it. Hopefully, like I said, in the weekend, put it on or do what we gotta do. I mean, we'll see how things go. But as for the battery relocation, that's it. One more time. I do have to make my own board right here, because the original one wouldn't fit because of how I located my battery. So I'll probably go to Lowe's or somewhere and get me a little sheet of wood and cut it however I have to keep the spare tire and all my stuff down there covered. And I'm also thinking we might do the same thing on my brother's Prelude, relocate the battery to the trunk. That's it for this video, you guys. Like I said, battery's been relocated. I'm working on the front end of a 2000, getting ready to install it on my sister's 96 Civic. So I'll make a video of that, and like I said earlier, I might also do a relocation on my brother's 1990 Prelude. I'll do a video on that if we do it. So this wraps it up. You know, if you watch this, thank you for watching it. Subscribe, give it a like, you know, show some love, show some support. I will keep posting content every once in a while. You know, if I got stuff to do, I will show you guys what I'm doing and how it's going. Now, keep in mind, I'm not doing the stuff by myself. You know, I'm putting some work on it, but I'm also getting some help from my brother and my dad. You know, they're the ones who helped me a lot in this stuff. You know, they're the ones who gave me the idea. Yeah, you know, you want to relocate the battery, you know, do it. It'll be good. And yeah, it's good. You know, I like it. More space in the engine bay. So in the future, I might make my own, you know, intake tube, custom. You know, make it look nice. But you know, I don't work by myself. I have my brother and my dad help me out a lot. You know, that's very helpful. You know, I'm learning myself, so I'm showing you guys as I'm learning. You know, if you guys saw something that you know you learn, that's good. You know, but I'm also going to be learning while doing the process of working on this stuff. So like I said, if you liked it, you know, like the video, subscribe, give me a like. You know, show some support, and I will continue, you know, show you guys what I'm doing, you know, the progress and stuff. But you know, like once again, if you watched it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.